So it's almost time for us to do battle again. We've got one paper out of the way. Well done. We seem to have got fairly mixed reactions. On the whole though, I think most people are quite happy. If you're not that happy, don't give up yet. So you've got 2 to go. Anything can happen yet. So I'm here first of all to wish you all a massive good luck for paper 2 and for paper 3. I might do another little video like this for paper 3, I might not. So I want to give you what I believe here to be the one most important piece of advice for these calculator papers. So the clue is in the name. Calculator papers. Make sure in your papers you are using this guy to do all the heavy lifting. Now you might think that's pretty obvious, it's calculator paper, but I mean for any tiny little bit of calculating that you've got to do. So even if it's for something as simple as 7 plus 8, use this guy. So exams do really weird things to our brains. The simple things become like climbing a mountain. So just get this guy to do it for you. What's the point in working any harder than you have to? There's no point. So let's not do it. So I have just recently uploaded a video with all the secret tips and tricks this guy can do that you might not know about. So that's definitely worth checking out. A link to that is down below this video in the description. So again, you might think it's obvious, calculator paper, use our calculators. Well, here's a true story for you from about 3 years ago. I had someone start with me about, I don't know, a month after they had just failed their summer GCSE exams. They got their papers back and gave them to me so that I could look through and try and find where they had failed. So their non-calculator paper was fine. Their calculator paper, and this was back in the days where we only had 2 papers. On their calculator papers, I opened the first page and it was a 5-mark arithmetic question, and I saw what had gone wrong straight away. Bearing in mind this was a calculator paper, they had opted to do this question, I think it was 5 marks, and they had just tried to do it manually. So using bus stops, grid methods, all of that rubbish. On your calculator paper, you don't need to, because this guy can do it for us. So he probably spent 10 minutes, quarter of an hour doing this question, whereas this guy probably could have done it in a minute or 2. So I said to him that this is where you've gone wrong, you've not used a calculator. So then in November, this was higher too. In November he retook with me going calculator, 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 and he passed with flying colours. I think he got a B or an A. So that is definitely what went wrong, is not using his calculator. So guys, I don't know if I've drilled it in enough here. Use your calculators, alright? It's going to help you, it's going to save time, you're not going to work your brain as hard as you will if you don't use it. On that, I've also got a recommended revision list video, so if you haven't watched that yet, check that out. Again, a link to it will be down below in the description box. And then the third and final thing I highly recommend that you do is go through last year's papers. Even if you've seen them, you've done them for mocks, yeah, well, great. Did you get 100%? Probably not. Did your teachers go through every question in step-by-step walkthroughs? Probably not. I have, down below in the description box, there is a link to separate AQA, EdExcel, Higher, Foundation, all separate. Down there, go down there, check those out. Past papers are the best approximation of real life papers because they were real life papers. Okay, so those are my 3 big recommendations. Use your calculator for everything in the exam. Watch the calculator tricks. Go through last year's papers. Golden. Okay guys, so finally, good luck. You can do this.